Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phillies attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Aaron Nola will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Peraza is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bump from time to time. That's something he's really good at. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. The leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Striding into the box, Jesse Winker. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. From the stretch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Peraza stands at second with no outs. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Votto trying to pick up that first run in this one. Leadoff man at third with one away. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom. Luis Castillo starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Here's Bryce Harper now. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Well, not only that, but he also has the highest slugging percentage in the league right now.
Kemp is right there, one down. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
So striding in, JT Realmuto, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hoskins on second. Realmuto at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. All tied at 1-1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Hernandez has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Up next will be Nick Williams. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one.
Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Barnhart moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there and a strong arm.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Jeanette ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Barnhart.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now here it comes. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Finally a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher Luis Castillo. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. There's Segura. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and digging in to bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Full count to Jose Peraza. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
The pitcher's got to be smarter right there. He blew that fastball right by him, and then he did him a favor by speeding up his bat with a changeup. Nice execution to keep your hands back by the batter.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's into scoring position now at second following the 2-out stolen base. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Peraza at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Swing and a liner, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third, and as you see there on the graphic, that total good for 4th best on the Philly roster. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and a strike to count. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Here's the 0-2. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. 19th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So a runner on first with one out now. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hoskins rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
In now, Maikel Franco. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Settling in now, Nick Williams. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air out to left. Winker is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Philadelphia, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Kemp giving chase. Reaches out. Oh, no, he dropped it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the box, Aaron Nola towards second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds 1. In is Joey Votto now as we begin the top of the 4th. First delivery to him on the way.
Joey
lifted the other way out to left center. On the run is Williams. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. To the left side, but it's well foul.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
The count now at 2-1. Good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2.
The batter.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Scooter Gennett stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
And Kemp has come through. Looks like this will be good for extra bases.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Puig, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. This pitch is popped up. Franco waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this. Gene Segura standing in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now. Cesar Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Again, another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. High in the air out to center field. Herrera has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Luis Castillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Jose Peraza is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Hit out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
At the plate, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 5-3. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a deep left. And gone up into the second deck. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 6-3. That ball was absolutely blasted.
113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Digging in, Nick Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now here's the pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And that's in there, base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And now, Matt Kemp. 0-1 the count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This is hit high and deep out to left. Williams looks up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Matt Kemp, number 11 for him on the season, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Boy, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin, knew it was coming back over the plate, and just crushed it. He was tracking it all the way.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and that retires the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds 5. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Michael Lorenzen will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Digging in, Odubel Herrera. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The center fielder, Odubel.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Herrera.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Lorenzen has over 40 innings on his line so far, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Another 0-2 home. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Andrew McCutcheon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On a line, that's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Chopper foul. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Victor making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 64, Victor.
In there, 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And here's Jose Peraza. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at it.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
The third baseman, number 7.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
So striding forward now, Eugenio Suarez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will be forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Zach Duke gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready now, Bryce Harper. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Rhys Hoskins. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike one as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. On the ground for the shortstop, Peraza. Throw will take care of him at first. Good start to the inning for Duke, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike one as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Kemp. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the body, send it in the air out to center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 7-6 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Franco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Odubel Herrera, as he grounds one briskly to short. And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. 8th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 7-6. Digging in once again, Scooter Jeanette. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box, Matt Kemp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The Phils leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
A line shot to third base. Getting late in the day here, and as this has been a long one, we check out our line score to this point. The scoreboard operator is going to sleep well tonight because, as you can see, he's been a pretty busy man through the first 7 and change. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he throws it away. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Vince Velasquez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hot shot on the ground to short. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Scott Schebler has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle, so that's going to be the end of the line for Zach Duke. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Williams, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 7-7. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Roman Quinn is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Gene Segura, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still nobody out.
Second baseman.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the shrubbery and gone.